Welcome to Behind the Business, formerly known as Where There's a Wheel, There's a Way podcast. Woo, we're back. I sold Hello Ruby, and we are here jumping behind different businesses. And today I had the privilege of speaking with my business partner, Katie Lakin, who owns Shop Little Mango. And today we chat about a local collective and everything else. So stay tuned. Let's get into it. All right, episode 1. Welcome to Behind the Business, everybody.
Hi.
I'm so excited. Just an update. Hello Ruby is gone. Sold that bad girly off. And we are starting Behind the Business. So
how are you feeling about that? Hello Ruby being gone.
Good. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we had our first a local collective event this year, the Boutique Warehouse Sale. And it's 2 weekends in a row at Regency. And it's crazy and fun. But it was nice because I feel like I could just focus on like the vendors, you know, and the customers and just talking to people.
Yeah. I feel like it's bittersweet for me. I know you didn't ask, but I'll tell you.
I would love to hear that.
No, I think that I've only known you with Hello Ruby. I mean, that's how we met. And so obviously I remember when you told me you were thinking about selling, and I don't know. So it's been tough for me because that part makes it a little sad, but I'm also like so excited and like a little proud, you know, that you built a business and sold it.
Yeah,
I think that is like cool, you know, and you're at a different stage of your life right now. And so it just makes sense for you and your family. And that's pretty cool.
I know, it's funny. The people, thank you. Yeah. That's really nice. But the people that came in are like, oh, so you sold? Like, everyone's like, what's the tea?
There was a lot of tea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There is tea, which we can't talk about now, which I want to talk about eventually.
Yeah. Now you just have nothing to do.
Right? Nothing to do.
All your
but I'm so excited to... here's the other thing. It's like when I like go to work at an event for a local collective, it's like, okay, this is time I have to work. So I'm like, I have to get this done for Hello Ruby. I have to get this done. And then it's like, I look back now and I'm like, I probably came off to people as like, just like rude or just not very friendly because I'm like, I have to get this done because this is my only work time. And I just notice it now that I didn't have Hello Ruby. I'm just like talking to people and I feel like more just...
Maybe that's a better yin yang we need. Since I saw Little Mango at events, you know, and I can stress about that and you can be like the bubbly, bouncy.
Yeah. I don't know. You don't have stress come out of yourself. So I do. Well, different times. We both do. But we also did 2 different weekends. So, we always do 2 weekends at Regency.
Yep.
I'm grateful to Regency. They host us.
They're amazing.
They're amazing. Like, their maintenance staff is great. Everyone there is great. We love Regency. I am grateful to Regency for having us. They're
amazing.
They're so great.
Yeah.
Their maintenance guys are so nice.
Yes.
We had a toilet issue and they came promptly. And then everyone's like, can we use this toilet? I'm like, yes. Okay. So we have our winter one that's always, it seems to be always the last weekend in January, first weekend in February, depending on how it fits.
Which is great for all of the businesses to like move some of the stuff that didn't sell at Christmas and not in a bad way. Like it's not trashy stuff. It's still great brand new stuff, but it's just it gets us ready to like get new spring inventory in. So it's perfect timing for that.
Yeah. I know. And then like speaking with the business owners after, it's like we have like record number orders, but like, you know, everything's so discounted that it's like no profit.
I know.
It's like getting money to like make it better for the next season. But what was I saying about Regency? I don't know.
They're great.
Oh, yeah. So, but 2 weekends. So we normally do 2 weekends. We normally kind of just like come and go, both of us, depending on what's going on. And this time, I was out of town for the first weekend.
Yeah. I think it worked out okay.
I know. I kind of liked it.
I mean, I kind of took first weekend and was there, you know.
And you set up by yourself.
Yeah.
And then I took down by myself, which was fine.
And you were there this past weekend and I came in Friday, but I kind of just let my girls run Little Mango and it was kind of nice.
I really love Avery. She's so sweet. And Blake Lady also sweet.
Yeah, they're great. They are great.
But it is fun too doing the fitting rooms when it's busy. Like it's like,
I love that.
It's like Kelly, Sarah.
I think it's the only time I wish I had one of those like Fitbits or like an Apple Watch or something because I want to know how many steps we take.
Literally.
Like it's running the entire time, but it is fun.
And it's crazy too because we have 4 dressing rooms and then it gets like, and then people take like 20 things in. So it's like still like takes forever sometimes. I'm like, oh, thank you so much for waiting.
I know. Well, and then it's just like the heat in that place. Like the way that the heating system works. It's always like super hot in the winter, so everyone's already got layers on, and it's just like you're sweating, you're holding all these clothes and changing. It's and then in the winter it's like cold, you know, and you're dressed for summer or in summer.
We didn't do a coat rack either this time.
I kind of put a sign on that like closet, but nobody really used it. Yeah, I guess I didn't tell anybody either.
Well, I saw the sign and I was like, oh, is that there from last time? I didn't even. But that was the other thing. We didn't like cross over. Yeah. So then we didn't talk as much. So maybe we did miss a few things. But
yeah, no, I thought that was good. And then next up is Modern Market.
I know.
I love Modern Market.
I know. It's so fun. So our Modern Market, I'm like, who's listening to this? A local collective members, non-members, customers? I don't know. But we've done our Modern Market in Waterloo at our warehouse this Saturday of the first junk stock too. Just because if some people don't want to like fight the traffic of junk stock, we are obviously junk stock goers a lot.
We're a minute away, you know, and I think we focus on two separate things. You know, junk stock is junk, vintage, you know, handmade, and there's a lot of local shops that are members of a local collective who aren't. Yeah. So it's nice for them to showcase their stuff somewhere too. Yeah. So it works out. But then it's always just Stress City with like the wind. Since it's an outdoor event, you know, having to worry about that. And
we need to do permitting. We also like... So I was in Florida when it was like 47 degrees. Terrible. And my kids got one of my kids got norovirus or whatever. Then I got it during our monthly meetup. We haven't met. Yeah. So this is our official meeting.
Yeah. So we're having a meeting here.
Yes.
Perfect.
So we do member meetups. We really want to focus on that this year. I feel like last year we did them, but they definitely weren't monthly.
Yep. And toward the end, it kind of falters when it gets busy.
Yeah.
And that's not
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's still exciting though, right? What do we have? Like 160 members?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Mm-hmm. I mean, local businesses, you know, that are part of our local collective membership. I think that's really crazy. But yeah, the meetups are important. And just even sitting last week with, I don't even remember how many came. There's like, it's not a huge amount, you know, it's not 160, but I think it's important for us to like recap everything we talked about so other members know. But it's just good. Like people, we've talked about this before. You're a small business owner. You're lonely. Like you want to talk to people. And so it's a chance for you to like network and, you know, just get with other people, ask your questions that maybe you don't know, but they have experienced. Yeah. So yeah.
I also like this year we've slotted our dates for the member meetups, which is great. This week, actually, we have Cat Tax bookkeeping.
I'm excited for that.
That got rescheduled because she was sick.
Yep.
Everyone's dying.
Yeah. What I love about her is like she's focuses on small businesses. You know, I literally had a mom in my neighborhood reach out and ask who does my taxes, you know. And again, I don't use her yet, but who knows? I mean, I think that I love the fact that she's smaller and focuses on smaller, and I think she's going to be really helpful to answer a lot of questions.
And I think it makes a huge difference, like meeting and talking with someone and being like, oh, I would love for them to support her business and also just like do your stuff rather than you're like calling, you're like, who is this person that's helping me with my taxes that like you trust blindly? Yeah. Which, speaking of our 1099 stuff.
Yeah. Did you figure it out?
Yeah, it was easy.
Oh, good.
Guys,
right, teach me how to do it a little bit ago.
QuickBooks is the best. Like, I feel like we don't utilize it as much as we should, like with reporting, and then like they filed everything for us. So basically what we were doing was using Lutz, who I have had no issues with. I've really liked working with them. They are on the pricier side, so
it's harder, but at least I feel like this is an area I know nothing about, so I was like, I can justify it.
Taxes is something you don't want to fuck up either, so it's like, okay.
I don't need IRS knocking on my door.
Yeah, exactly. Literally terrifying. So, but yeah, I filed those.
Yeah. So Jill is she's our back-end bookkeeping website
which is so funny because it's like I'm not. But when we met and started doing events, it just kind of worked out that like Katie was the communicator.
Yep.
Doing emails to people, and then I was like doing the books, or not doing the books, but like categorizing our books. And yeah, it is just kind of funny how things fall into place.
I agree. It works out though.
Yeah, it's like when you go to a party and you bring a variety pack of a White Claw case, and the other person likes the two that you don't like. You know, it's just like yin and yang. It's like it's great.
I know.
Okay, so. For local collective members, we have February 6th is that. And then we kind of like to do every other time a fun happy hour, drink coffee one, and then the other time more like educational. and stuff like that. Do you want to talk about our swaps?
Yes.
Okay,
I think this would be fun.
I know. So we did have in our member group, our portal, or not our portal, our Facebook group. Yeah. People were asking about like destashing for a boutique. Like if something's not selling for you, maybe you can sell it, get some of the money back, and someone else can sell it. So we've been trying to think how that would work. Like, do we do it in the same group? Do we do it in a different group? But we are going to, we decided launch a separate group.
Yep. And I think what I like about that is it's going to keep it nice and clean, but it's truly that's what you're going there to see, you know? Yeah. And if, I don't know, we have to look at what that's going to, you know, look like out, you know, will it grow outside the membership? Will it stay within the membership?
I think it should, because
I think so too.
Like, I feel like it's a way for, like, I think of other boutiques in town that maybe aren't in a local collective, like they could benefit from it.
Agreed.
And I think it would be good. And then maybe they can learn about the membership or meet new people. And I mean, I think it'd be good.
And then I think we kind of took the idea of the swap online and almost like a boutique warehouse sale and married it to doing like an in-person swap. And so I think that one, it'll be fun for boutique owners to get together. Two, bring in some of that inventory that, you know, maybe it didn't sell for you at Hello Ruby, but I could sell the crap out of it.
Right.
You know, and so I can get it up, buy it off of you. So you're not sitting on this inventory.
Yeah.
I'm getting it and able to sell it, you know, and vice versa. And I think that will be, I think that's going to be well received.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
And I'm trying to think how this came up, because we were talking forever ago, like how we want to do swaps. Because I think like swaps in general are amazing. I think of my kids. Okay. So we have this, it's called a Tony box. It's like the little, I call it magic box. And brought it. So, but with these characters that you put on that your kids can listen to are like $17.99 each, which great, not bad. But then you like start buying them and like, oh my God, it's just like a huge collection and it's expensive, and then they don't listen to stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, you should, as like a children's boutique, host a swap. And then swap the Tonys, and then it's like, okay, you know, people can shop it.
I think remember Lindsay from The Perfect Housewife had shared that Austin shop or swap.
Yes.
That's like in Austin,
That's
Texas.
how it started.
There's like this huge event where women bring your closets, right? So it's almost like a closet sale, I guess.
Yeah.
And then she was like, you should do something like this. And then it gets your brain going. And then you and I sat down and it was like all these ideas started coming out. We're like, okay, well, what if we did this? And what if we did that? And you talk about the Tonys because that's kind of the stage you're in.
Yeah.
You know, I think about, I've said forever, Legos are the bane of my existence.
So, yeah.
I mean, Leo just got a birthday Lego yesterday. He put it together in like 3 or 4 hours. It was 18 plus, like age. He put it together.
What?
It's big, massive.
And it keeps them
entertained. But then I can only imagine what his aunt spent on that. And the kid, he'll do it one time and that's it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we should do a swap with Legos, you know, and then a swap with Tony. And it's like, how can we like do that?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I mean, that's not business related, but it's just
but it
like,
could be.
Moms,
I mean, we could,
like,
when we have the space to host swaps. We do that with my friends when we have play dates too. Like, it's like, okay, we're having a play date, bring a few books and we'll all swap like at a small scale. We do that.
I love that.
But I just feel like there's so much opportunity there.
Yeah.
But again, this is what we do when we're like diverting ourselves from our original goals. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Agreed. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So that'll be March.
The other thing I'm excited is we're bringing back Retail Roundtable. Yeah. So I mean, it's been, I think 2021 was the last time we did it.
We did it after COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we've done 2, correct?
Yeah. So and we did them at House of R.
Yes.
Yep, down in
love that gorgeous space.
I know. So
Retail Roundtable,
I guess. Yeah.
Do you want to explain the Retail Roundtable?
So I think what we decided, and this was, had we even launched the membership? No.
I don't think so.
No. So this was another thing as we talk about, you know, business ownership, and there's just so many things. You have to wear so many hats. You don't know what you don't know. I think it's like bringing in Caitlin with K-Tax bookkeeping, bringing in the experts to help us answer questions. And so Retail Roundtable, we just said, let's set aside a day, bring in experts in, taxes and bookkeeping, influencer marketing, I think Google and Facebook ads. What else have we brought in?
Oh, you know what I loved? When Bonnie Eisenhart, who used to own the Barcode, she started our day with a meditation. That was honestly one of my favorite things.
No, I love that too.
It was 15 minutes and it was great.
Yep. And I love it because it's like you bring in these experts. So it's not like you and I trying to teach anybody anything,
right?
Of stuff that we know enough to be dangerous. You have these experts. It's almost like a a conference, I guess.
Yeah.
We have lunch. We have
cool
like breakout.
conference.
Yeah, way cool. We have cocktails at the end. So,
Yeah.
but I just think that it's so cool for business owners. I remember even in my corporate life of like doing things like that, conferences,
Yeah.
and getting re-energized and having all these ideas. And so I think it's important for us to step out of our day-to-day and do this stuff too. And this one I think we decided is going to be more like, not beginner, but probably more
tailored
starting
to-
out
yes.
earlier in your business, small business journey.
And I feel like when we did them then, we did the same thing.
Yeah.
It was for newer boutiques. And then we've also thrown the idea of kind of having like a version 2 with like a in-depth, like, Facebook ads and all that stuff.
Well,
too.
we keep talking about Shopify Expert. I know you're going to bring that up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Shopify is the website that most boutiques use, and sometimes it does things, and you're like, why, or why can't it do this? Or,
Yeah.
and it's hard to get in touch with somebody at Shopify, which is so frustrating. But I think bringing out an expert would be freaking huge.
I know. We just can't find one.
I know.
The Squarespace gal, we have a Squarespace one. So if anyone is interested in Squarespace, because I know we do, besides boutiques, obviously we talk boutiques a lot because we're the bulk of it, but there's a lot of people that don't have boutiques that are on Squarespace.
Yes.
That Jen gal, when you reach out
And
to her.
she's local, which is cool.
Yeah, for sure. And then we also talked about doing more meetups with like iFart Media. I always say iFart as a joke, and like now I have a hard time saying their real name.
They're great, though.
But they're great.
Yeah.
Did you talk to them?
We're waiting to figure that
Something
out.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like
well,
that
we want to
answer?
get them
Do you like
here.
that answer?
They're from Nashville.
Yeah.
I had dinner with them when we went to market.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fun. They're so sweet. So we want to bring them in. I also want to get him and or her on the podcast. I love them.
I just think not only the Google, Facebook ads, I mean, they're very knowledgeable in that, but like his like TikTok experience,
Yeah.
even Emily's
Yeah.
like experience in TikTok. And
Yeah, they're like, go live every day for 4 hours or nothing. I'm like, huh? Well, okay, I'll try.
do you remember when you tried doing that at the
I
warehouse?
I got one sale right away. And I
Yes.
was like, oh, maybe this is it.
And then your
Then I got busy.
Then your TikTok became a clothing.
Yes. So for those who do not follow me or know, because you didn't have to follow me because I went so viral, my dad, you may have seen him at some events. He helps out a little bit. But he created this pulley system in his laundry room, and it went viral. And then I'm like, oh, I got to capitalize. I have an Amazon storefront. I need to add all this shit to the Amazon storefront. I haven't even looked at the numbers to see if I've got any sales on it. But it's funny. It's so funny.
I remember like
He
pulling
has
up your
so many hacks like that.
I remember
It's so
pulling up
funny.
your TikTok though, and I'm like, all I see is like Jill like talking about this pulley system and then these hangers, and I'm like, who is this? It used to be like Bravo.
I know.
All
Bro, we'll talk Bravo.
I know. Well, I can't.
I'll talk Bravo.
But it was all Bravo, and now she's like I'm
a laundry girl
expert.
But like he was literally explaining it to me, and I'm like, Dad, stop right there. I have to start recording you because I know this is going to go viral. And I do say that sometimes, and it doesn't go viral. But this time it did.
I know. I loved it.
And then people in the comments are like, oh, how life-changing. I had this in China 20 years ago. I'm like, okay. And then other people are like, this is genius. And like, it has a ton of saves too, because people must want to build it in there. And then people are also like, good luck with the mold. Because
Lord.
you need a dryer system and all this stuff. And I'm just like, but also like, I don't understand that because I use my dryer for everything. Like, how do people care about their clothes that much?
Oh yeah, no.
My dad hang dries everything.
Oh my gosh, I dry everything. That's
know.
why Dave does his own laundry because
I'll shrink it.
Many things. Yeah, I could do your laundry.
Yeah.
But
I'm not
be the
going
way
to
you want
do
it.
it right.
Yeah.
I think Paris Hilton said that in The Simple Life. It's like if you do something wrong the first time, you don't get asked to do it again. So it's a good lesson.
So how does that work with my cooking? Because if you talk to my boys,
Takeout.
they hate it. Still have to do it.
I hate cooking.
Well, I do terrible. I'm not good at it.
I'm terrible. And it's like to plan.
Yeah.
It's an ADD thing for me.
And like McDonald's is right there.
I have McDonald's.
I'm gonna get real.
We had it this weekend.
I love it, and it's
at the warehouse sale.
It's cheap.
It is gross though now.
I don't know.
Like it's good but gross. When I went to Austria, it was so good.
Oh really? Oh, McDonald's.
Like the chicken nuggets were so good, and the fries. It's like obviously it's like fried and bad for you, but like in Austria, it tasted like it was like in real like fat,
Not
oil,
reused,
not like
not
fake,
reused,
and not
like
like
grease.
fake like
it's not that
chemical
pinky.
made. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Anyway.
Sorry. It's got to be a balance, all right? They can have some vegetables and then they're going to have some McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen.
I had to buy vegetables for Paxton's class today. Like, they're making a stone soup, which I don't know what that's about. I need to look it up, but I got to go eat lunch with him, so I'm excited.
I want to tell you about a tool I absolutely love, and it's QuickBooks Online. As a business owner and podcaster, I know how overwhelming it can be to manage finances, track expenses, and stay organized. ADD problems. But QuickBooks Online makes it easy. From creating invoices to tracking income and expenses, everything is seamless and intuitive. If you're running your own business or planning to start one, I can't recommend QuickBooks enough. Plus, when you use my affiliate link, you're not just simplifying your business, you're supporting the show, which I really appreciate. Thanks for helping us bring more inspiring stories to life.
Okay, so what else do we have going on? I did reach out to... Wait, did I already talk about Junk Stock?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. So we want to do just like a little meetup at Junk Stock. I reached out to Sarah to do some sort of collab, which would be fun because we go anyway, and it would be fun to just do a little group there.
Yeah, and then just seeing a bunch of our members who are also out there.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
And then I also wanted to do a happy hour at Salted Edge.
Yes. Happy hour is always good.
I know.
Salted Edge is great.
So good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I went there the other week, and it's so good. But so Rory is the owner, or he just works for them?
He's like the marketing.
Okay, so we had met this guy named Rory who helps Hobbies Tacos, who we love. Who else?
Salted Edge and Sugared Ledge.
Okay, Salted Edge, Sugared Ledge. So they're just, in the West Omaha restaurant biz over here. So we've partnered with them a lot. They're great to work with.
I give that one to you. Like, that was all you, I feel like. You built that
I met him at
relationship.
the park with my kids.
Yeah. I remember.
He must live, I think he lives in that neighborhood or was just at my park, and we started talking.
Yeah. That was all you.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
I mean, I will go and enjoy
the
places.
wine and steak. Yeah, that'll be good. And then, so that'll be June, July. We're going to do either Squarespace or Shopify expert. Yep. So we need to, probably Shopify. More people are on Shopify.
Yeah.
And then we also talked for August to do a candle workshop.
Yes.
Just because we have a few members in the collective who make candles, and it's like, that would be something fun to do. So we'll probably reach out to Prairie Coast, I think, if she had mentioned.
Oh, good. Last week when you weren't there.
Tell me.
Well, because she saw this, and she's like, you used to talk about this.
Well, that's why I took it off Prairie Coast, because I hadn't talked to her yet. So I'm like, candle workshop.
I know. And then she's like, is this me? And I'm like, well.
And you were like, yes, it is,
so
actually.
Put that on your calendar. No, but she actually has that date open. So we left out.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll have to circle back with her, but she's good with that.
Okay, great. Good to know. And then September, we're going to do some headshots and happy hour, which is always fun.
I missed the first one. I think.
Oh, yeah. Were you sick?
I don't know.
And you're wearing pink. Everyone there wore pink.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, it just happened.
Oh.
So you'd fit right in.
Yeah. Well,
Why are you wearing pink? It looks great, but she always is in black or white.
I actually, my sister and I went back home on Thursday, and I went to IKT, which is like one of our favorite boutiques.
Yeah.
And so we were there, and it's from there. Miss Hello.
Man, I have not seen about them, heard about them in a long time. I'm just realizing
they don't pull up in your feed. Like, you just lose them. It's crazy.
Yeah, because my friend Mindy, I think that's her cousin.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up in the same area, and I love her stuff. Yeah, and this, I don't know, I got this, and I was like, I'm not weird. It's new.
Was that on your color list?
Yeah, let's not talk about my colors.
We don't know our colors.
Yeah, but we do. Yeah, we kind of. No, we got our colors done. Yeah, which was great. It was. I mean, it is eye opening, but
I never follow it though.
Well, I think I knew I wouldn't be black. Which I think there's only like one season that's black. But I think what we talked about is it's nice to know your colors, and then if you have something special, like you have to buy a nice dress or something, you can go in your colors because it's your wow. But I'm not going to give up black or neutrals. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
So, but it was a good experience. It was fun. You and I got to do it together. So
the lady. So Emily, she used to own
the Good Life
Boutique. Her stuff was really good. She was training in it, so she was like, "Can you guys come and kind of help me?" And not help. I mean, we got a free session.
Yeah,
but great. She was learning how to do it, and she had trainers there. And the trainer lady was scary as fuck.
Yeah, she was a little aggressive.
I was so scared of her. She's like, I'll be right back outside. She's like, smoke a cigarette outside.
She's like, you're this color. And you're like,
And I'm like, no, I'm not. And then she's like, see that little color on the one patch of her eye? Yeah, that means she's... And
I was over there, oh yeah, I see it. It looks great.
I think I could have been any color, to be honest. No offense, Emily. Love you. Oh man, fun. Okay, October then we want to do influencer marketing. We need to figure that out. And I know specifically separately you want to do like a like to know it.
Yeah, that's going to happen sooner
doing
than
some
later.
like to know it stuff.
Yeah. I will tell
We
you.
would like to know about it.
I will tell you that was a very popular topic on Monday as well. I think there's more of an interest in it too.
So like small business owners as adding their boutiques on, or small business owners as like sharing what
I
they
think
like?
more so working with influencers, and how do you like find the right influencers, and how do you decide, how much is too much to pay them or give them, and what should you expect in return? And so I don't know, that might be something we should talk about, maybe plug it in sooner rather than later, because it is scary. I mean, how many times have you given somebody something or paid them and you don't get sales, or you haven't seen a return, and it's just so hard?
I need to expose this one girl, and I'm gonna do it.
Do I know this?
Oh, I can't remember her name. You do know it. It's the girl with the red dress that I'm still pissed about.
Why? What happened?
Just because she's a bitch, and it's like stealing. Like, it's literally stealing. Like,
What did she say?
She reached out to me,
Okay.
and she said, "Hey, I love this. Are you still at so and so?" So she was like lived in LA but was from Omaha.
Oh, okay. I remember this now.
And I was at Benson Days, I remember, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this influencer with
So many followers.
It was DMing me, and I'm like, oh, she doesn't live here though. So I was like kind of confused. And long story short, it didn't work out for her to grab something that day. Like, she needed something that day. And then so I shipped her something, and she never posted it. And she'd be like, I'm posting it. But like, it was my first time, and I like didn't put anything in place. But me being like a psycho bitch, like I feel like most people would just be like, okay, whatever. So I would like reply to her stories and be like, hey, when are you posting? And like,
did she ever
hey, bring
respond?
it back if you're not gonna post it, so you're not stealing it from me. Like, I just get so pissed about, like, you know me, when shit is like unjust, I will fight forever. It's stupid. It's stupid. But anyway.
But it is frustrating. And I mean, again, it was a dress or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's not going to break you, but it's just frustrating because you literally are like, somebody's reaching out to you. You didn't reach out to her and say, I'm going to give you this dress. And then it's
like you're taking advantage of.
Yeah.
I don't like
it's frustrating. And I've had that happen too. And, and some of them have been my own fault. Some of them have been truly just rude people. And I think,
but who was the gal that shared, none of those things that you just said, but the gal shared from like Bravo? Yes, the wife, the real estate guy.
Oh my gosh. What was her name? I guess
Brittany?
No. What was her name? But I didn't know it.
It's the
I didn't
guy
know her.
who's friends with Josh Flagg, or like was enemies with Josh. Is his name Josh too? Josh Flagg's like enemy, but then they were friends.
Yeah, but I can't
From that
remember what
show.
her name was.
Why am I so dumb?
But to
do
be
you
honest,
know? Grace, do you watch that show? What is the show called? I can't even think about it.
yeah, I don't know.
The real estate one. Ugh.
Oh, Josh A is the last name.
It's not Aldridge.
Allwine, like yes, I know who you're talking about now. Why is that? Why did it go away? Because you know what I was thinking about is that Katie Carney, she's the big golf girl, and she was the one who reached out to me on Shopify collabs, and then I sent her more, and then she never posted any of it.
Dude, that is so frustrating.
But I will be fair.
Josh Altman.
Yep, it was Heather, his wife.
Let's put Josh Altman on the stream. Heather.
Yeah, and she shared a lot.
She's sweet.
Like she
did.
like, put it in stories.
Did you see anything good with that or not really?
No, and that's the hard part. I don't know, and that's the hard part with like this influencer conversation, even with other business owners. Like, it's finding somebody who can help you figure out what to look for, because we all know there's like fake likes and
Analytics,
fake comments and stuff, and you can't just go off of that.
Stop doing that, people in Omaha.
But it's also like, I don't know. Everyone's not going to have a great return. Like, you can't expect for everyone to show. I'll be honest, and I've talked about it before. My best experience has ever been with Katie Starks.
Yeah,
She was amazing, and we were working together twice a month at the end. And it just got to a point where she got bigger, and it's not anything against her. I mean, she was getting major brand deals.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I'm not able to compete with it, and I don't take offense to it. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, you have so many hours in a day. And
I mean, I get that. 100%.
If Walmart's going to pay me this much and Little Mango's this much, like, I'm sorry.
Didn't Crocs pay her like an insane amount?
Yeah, all of it. And it's great. Like, it's so exciting to see like what she's doing. And
I think if I was like that, I still would maybe dedicate not once a week, but even once a month to like a local something.
Yeah, and
maybe she does.
How do you like this?
Yeah.
How do you determine how often and who is it? And because she did work with a ton of local people, but
I'd say you just have to choose your top, like that you genuinely like.
Yeah. But she,
that's the
honestly, it
other
was
thing.
great.
I just feel like influencer marketing in general is just so hard because it's like, even on TikTok now, it's like, I don't trust any fucking thing. Like, I don't trust anything.
Agreed, but I think that's why it's so important you find those people that you like vibe with.
Their audience trusts them so much.
Or their style, right? Like you have the same style or you're the same phase of life. Maybe you're going through it with kids, little kids, or you're going through it with kids with sports, or you're just in your baseball mom era, I am. And, I don't know, you find those people that you just vibe with and then you can trust. And then those are the people that I find myself clicking their links, you know? Because there's so many where it's fake, and you just don't know. You're like, do you
like
really
those
love
Built
that?
bars? Like I am going to buy those and get on that because have you seen those? The Built Puff bars? They're like protein
Tessa
bars.
just gave me one.
Were they good?
It was great. The coconut one. She brought it to
my
warehouse
God.
sale.
And the puff
last
one,
night.
right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I heard the puff one.
Yeah.
Are they really good?
It was coconut. It was great. Yeah.
Like,
and it's like
pretty good or like amazing?
it's not like a Snickers.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I would tell you it tasted like, not an almond joy because I don't think it had almonds.
Yeah, but somebody said
Yeah, but like what's the other one?
Yeah.
It was great. But I'm really into the Bear Bells. And I'm going to bring you one.
Okay, please
Actually,
do.
I probably have one in my purse.
Do you
so
only
good.
drink Alani, right?
For energy, yeah. Energy drinks, yeah.
I told you before this, but I've been into Liquid IV
I know.
so bad, and I used to hate it. Like Austin would drink those packets, and I would like accidentally drink some of his water, and
That's
I would
terrible.
throw up.
Yeah.
And especially like I feel like when you're hungover, you need something, so you take that. That would make me like puke on my hangover.
Ugh.
But now I just tried one after I was sick, not hungover, just sick. And I had peach, and it was so freaking good. And I was like, "This is like better than my coffee." Like
It must be a
love it.
flavor. Like it must be because I've tried them and I didn't care for it. But I
Like, or even the saltiness. Or maybe my body just like is so deficient in
needed it.
something.
Yeah.
It's like so good. But I liked it.
I'm going to go back really quick to hangovers because this is going to be my. I'm adding this benefit to the conversation. If anyone likes to have cocktails and hates to be hungover because you're over 40 and you can't drink like you used to, those No Days Wasted pills
Okay, no days wasted.
are
I need to write
freaking
that down.
amazing. It's
Do you have a link for it? I'll put it in the description.
I think I do actually, but you don't have to do that. I would even I tell people I brought them to baseball tournaments when we do travel tournaments.
Yeah.
Because the parents will drink at night and then the next day, and I give them out to some of the parents just because I loved them.
I
and they
still haven't
truly
tried
were.
one though, and you said that, and I need to remember to get one from you.
So what I will say is put them by what do you do at night, even if you're drunk? Like your toothbrush. I always brush my teeth, and so I put the little packet of two there.
Katie always brushes her teeth here, folks.
Guys, you heard it here
Can
first.
we get that as a clip, please? Katie's brushing her teeth. She always brushes her
brushes
teeth.
my teeth.
Do you watch The Office?
No.
Okay.
No, but Dave does.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I
I
brush
need
your
to.
teeth for 12 seconds.
Speaking of teeth, your uncle did my teeth.
Oh yeah, they look good. I didn't even think so. Okay, but wait, go back to like 3 things before that.
No Days Wasted?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just...
So it's just like a
2
packet.
pills. 2
Oh,
pills. So you
pills.
get like these packets, you can throw them in your bag or if you're traveling. And literally you take them before you go to bed and in the morning
So
you feel great.
when you're- okay.
Yeah. It's insane. I don't know what's
I
in
need
it.
to
I should
try it
probably
with my
research
wine,
it.
you know?
Yes, definitely with wine. I don't know what to tell you. And
All right,
literally
look, everybody,
everybody's I've said...
support Katie.
Yeah.
Support the show by supporting Katie's link for No Days Wasted. I need to get a Liquid IV link now.
There you go. Yes. And I needed a Lonnie link,
scooters.
actually. Jill,
They
do you know
probably have
how
one.
many? Do you know how many of these cases I bought? Because this is that witch's brew that only comes
that
out
went
once
out of
a year.
business? Oh,
No,
I meant
comes out, it comes out once a year, and it's like been going gangbusters. It's delicious. But I bought 12 or more cases of it, so I wouldn't
my
run
God.
out. They're literally in my office, and I just
Do you
grabbed.
have to pay shipping on that bad boy?
No, not when you do over a certain dollar amount. But
Oh, that's why.
I've got a deal with Alani, meaning I've figured it out myself. They'll do deals, but then GNC, the Vitamin Shop, they always do like buy one get one, like 25% off or half.
Oh.
So I've never like paid full price.
How much is like one Alani, like compared to a coffee?
I mean, if you went to a store, I think it's like $3.
Okay.
right? Give or
Which is
take.
still cheaper than coffee.
Yeah, but Hy-Vee locally, when this was for some reason had it for $1.50, so I just like kept buying cans of it, and I have so many cans at home. I'm hoping it'll last me until next August when it releases again. That's a problem.
This is your Alani's number 1 fan here.
I literally need Alani. I can't tell you how many people I got. Like
People like the mimosa one.
I used to love that one. It's not my favorite anymore.
Yeah,
I like the
Morgan liked
peach, and they just revamped their watermelon, and it's really good.
I love peach flavor. Like when it's
peach
good.
is good.
Sometimes when it's fakey.
Your Liquid IV.
My Liquid IV that I like is peach. Zen Coffee's peach smoothie. So
try that.
good. It's like real. It's like it reminds you of being a kid. Like real peaches. It's so good.
I love that.
Maybe it probably is real peaches. To be honest. Oh, anywho.
Yeah.
What else we have going on?
Event wise, like, yeah, you said Modern Market's coming up, and we're finalizing
we need to do
Modern
that.
Market.
So April 26th, which is the
need a
first
sponsor.
Saturday. We need a sponsor.
Oh, shoot.
I think last year when you came on the show,
We
said the
talked
same
about it.
thing.
Yeah. So is it?
We need to just sit down and reach out to people. So if anyone wants to give a local collective some money so we can really make a cool event, that'd be awesome.
I agree. Like, it's great exposure. I mean, I don't want to like pat ourselves on the back, but it is. It's exposure to these small businesses. It's also exposure to
And like we work with
events
those
to these
places
customers.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing I think
Hard Out Ones,
we have
been
to do.
killing it.
Yeah, they are great. The other thing we need to do is we need to like make the member discount section more robust.
Bulk that baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Because right now we have in the member portal on our website. So if you become a member, you have access. You can go to the member discount page, and then we've got some local businesses that have discounts just for our members. So it's like coffee. It's for like some balloon
Stir
artists.
Fry Cove, Candy Pop,
Yep.
Flower Truck.
Elevate Fitness, and then their
Elevate.
cryo and all of their
Yeah,
other
Elevate
treatments.
is like a good deal too.
Yeah.
We need
And
Mugshot.
Yeah, Mugshot.
I haven't updated
so
the
excited.
website. I need to update the website.
So Emily from Mugshot, she's the best. Like hydrofacial, I go to her. She's amazing. She just knows her stuff. But yeah, we're adding her now, which I'm excited about.
Yeah.
And it's 15% off any of her treatments and any of the products she carries in Mugshot.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, for your $12.99 membership fee.
Well, and she has a cool thing in the back. So she just bought a building. Gosh, I can't even remember if it's been a year. But she has a building where she has treatment rooms, right, for her and the other girls who do treatments in there. And then in the back area, she's got racks where small boutiques can, like small business owners locally, like you can rent a rack or two and then
nice.
So if someone's coming to get a treatment, they can shop afterwards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so kind of
like we were doing it
concept.
now.
The Gray Label, Third Gen was in there.
I love both of them.
Christina Cole design, Eclectic Den, those earrings.
yeah. Cute.
And I think there's a candle one, and now I'm 1994 maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably saying the wrong one, but yeah. And so you can go back there and just shop.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
like
we need to get more of those too, though.
I agree.
We could get one at Hobbies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Salted Edge.
Salted Edge. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
So Spring Modern Market, and then we'll do our summer version of the Boutique Warehouse sale the last weekend in July and then the first weekend in August again, which is good. We were consistently busy. Like, it was a little slow Sunday afternoon, and then was it Friday night or maybe Saturday? But it's like, it's crazy. It's still consistent. Like, there's still always people in there.
Traffic,
Like, yeah.
No, I agree.
So
I
it's
love it.
good.
Like, it's such a great event. But like I told you, I mean, it's so weird how some others may kill it, on one day. And then, because, I mean, for me, this past Friday was very slow.
Yeah.
For Little Mango. I mean,
Yeah.
But then Saturday and Sunday were excellent. It's just hard.
That's one thing that sucks for me now is I have nothing to compare it to, like sales-wise. But
that's also kind of a nice view to just look at like the business. Like you're able to like see how many people come
But that's
through.
the thing is like seeing how busy, like consistent people, I'm like, oh my God, this is great. And then talking to people if they're like, oh yeah, my sales aren't great, but like I've had a lot of orders. But like, yeah, because your things are $5. Like,
Exactly.
But now it's funny, guys, see it more of like a event coordinator rather than like, which is good and bad probably. But
Kind of what you do with Midtown Crossing.
yeah,
Which that's,
we have a lot of events. Oh yeah. So I think when this comes out, Cupid's Market will be passed, but we have Cupid's Market, and then I just released the application for night markets.
Love it.
And then this year I talked to them about for small business owners doing like a discount for if they do all 4 markets, because it's the last 4 Fridays of the
Starting in
summer.
May, right?
Yeah, May, June, July, August, which is good.
Do you always do September, or is that just because
We do
one
like a
cancels?
rain date.
Okay.
Like if one cancels, then we'll do.
Yep.
September.
Which, speaking of September, Fall Modern Market is October this year.
October. Oh, is it normally September?
Yeah, last week.
I never remember.
Yeah.
October 4th. I like October though. I like both.
Hopefully. I mean, the weather is just.
I know.
I need to get medicated before events. I feel like you and I have.
I'll give you some.
You and I have changed spots there lately, and I've become a psycho on event days.
Yeah. I didn't see you for warehouse sale. You weren't a psycho then, but I
that's
didn't
great.
see you. Yeah. It's probably because you so much like when you have to do a setup for your own business and you're running the event, it's a lot.
No, sure.
And then we're like setting picnic tables out and we're
Doing all the things. Yeah. And it's like 6 a.m. Yeah. Like how I should have to do before.
I know.
I did hear back from the city, so we'll
good.
we'll go. We do need to send somebody for the meeting.
Waterloo.
So, yeah.
I
So-
feel like last time they just said they didn't need to. That's why when you
So
sent
we
that
have
email,
to-
I was like, bitch, don't ask. Just
We have to go to, well, if something happens and they're like, why aren't they there? That's the last thing we need, is not getting approval for that.
So we have to go to town hall in Waterloo to get our permit to close down Front Street for both spring and fall modern markets. Hopefully we can request both at once.
Actually, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll send the dates to her.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Don't let me forget that when we meet next.
Okay.
Because she just emailed back. I don't have anything. I can't trust my memory these days.
I can't either.
Oh, yeah.
Remind Katie. Got it.
But yeah, so, which honestly, every time we've been, like, the city, they say they love it, right? They love the event because
Right.
we bring people in and,
Waterloo.
it's good for, like, downtown
Maybe they'll
businesses.
get a gas station then.
I know. There's a convenience store.
No gas, no coffee.
No,
Boo.
I agree. Do you remember when a local shop came up and asked us if we thought that it was the next Elkhorn?
No. Wait, kind of.
Yeah.
Where was that at? I feel
Like
like
we were at Modern Market and they came out. I don't know if I should say the name because they're not coming.
oh. Tell me later. Or bleep this.
Yeah.
Just say it.
They're like, is this going to be the next Elkhorn? Should we get in here
Oh.
before?
I should say yeah. Officially.
You're never out there anyway.
I know. How is it? Okay, so
However, we do need to talk about that. Let's rent that place.
okay. So here's the thing. Suite 1 has always been a local collective headquarters. So Katie and I would have meetings there. We'd have our member meetups there sometimes. And then we're like, this is dumb. This is just sitting here. Let's start renting it. So then lately we've been renting it out.
But it's great for photos too. For us,
Great for photos,
Hello
for photo
Ruby and
shoots,
Little Mango
for
and stuff.
individual
Yeah.
businesses. Yes.
It's so bright.
And then we're like, okay, and then we're kind of putting these processes in place because we want to make it easier for the people renting this space, but it's also like a lot of communication, which again pulls us away from our businesses and a local
Everything
collective
else.
like members. So I don't know. We need to kind of fine tune that.
But I mean, I think it is still a great spot. Well, no,
It is. Oh,
It's
it's so
we're going to
pretty.
do a discount for the next couple of months, and I haven't even done that graphic yet. That was on me. But I mean, it's a great spot. It's blank. You don't have to work with a caterer. You can bring your own food and drink in.
and the alcohol, like
Yeah.
we don't have a fee. It's just like rent our
really
space.
bring
So some
everything in.
it.
Yeah. I mean, it's been great for graduations.
Graduations are good, and then like a lot of showers.
Yep.
Some photo
birthday
shoots.
parties, like first birthday parties.
Yeah.
But I think that one thing we talked about is as a boutique owner, if you are working in your house or a small business owner, you're working in your basement, it's a great place to like rent out to do a photo shoot or even to do a pop-up or something.
We should have like an open working session.
That was another thing that was brought up. I think it's on my list of notes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like a co-working.
Yeah, we could do that like some Friday and then have like a bring wine.
Yeah. Or
Like Friday from noon to 5.
I like that. Look at
Bring
that
wine.
idea. Write that down.
Write that down. Where's my AI assistant? I should have
Oh
put
my
my AI
gosh.
assistant.
That thing.
Plaid, how do you say that?
Jill is very technology driven, and I am not.
Pretend to be.
and I'm
Because I'm
not.
just more than her.
Yeah.
So like it seems like
But
I
even
am,
like
but-
Kelly, you whenever I have a question on any of it, I'm like, well, how do I do air? What's airdrop?
Yeah, except I tell you every time and then you like forget because granted it's like been a long time. Like I feel like we do things and then it's like it doesn't happen again for a while. So then by the time we do it again, we were like, what did we talk about for that?
Yeah,
It's not that I'm
a creature of habit. I'm old. All right,
she's so old. How old are
44
you?
this year.
44, that's wild.
That's old.
I mean, we're all gonna get old. If we're
Cruz turned
honored.
13. Agreed. Cruz turned 13 this year.
Yeah,
I have
you have a
teenage boy,
teenager.
which I never even like realized. Guess what he said yesterday? I picked him up from their
I'm scared.
dad's, and he's like, "Mom, can we go to Sephora?"
What does he want? Like skincare?
Fragrance. He doesn't call it cologne. Mom, I need my fragrance.
Did you get some?
Yeah, well, so
You
I'll
were-
tell you.
yeah.
So one thing we did because he is into it, I'm like, you do not need a $100 bottle of cologne. You can get some cool water. You know, what is it, Dracar?
Yeah,
you know,
no, he's
you
like-
could go to Walmart. And he's like, no, Mom, I need Versace. I go, how do you even know what Versace is? Like, you're 13.
Versace?
Yeah. No, he
Versace.
knows how to say it too. But I found this thing for his birthday, or Christmas, I can't remember. It was really cool. It comes in a bag and it's like 13 samples of like their most popular colognes.
Oh, yeah.
And then a coupon to buy one full size bottle based on that.
Genius.
Yep.
Whoever remembered
I
that.
know.
They're right.
Yes. So he went and smelled them all again and decided on one. So
Which one?
he is getting the Spice Bomb. So you know that flower bomb for women, like Victor Rolls or whatever?
Yeah.
The Spice Bomb. He had one. He was going to get Prada Ocean. This is such a stupid conversation.
No, I love it. It's so interesting.
Prada
What
Ocean.
Harold
Like he always sprays it in the morning. He's like, Mom, what do you think of this one? Is this the one? And I'm like, no, I hate that one. But he put this on like yesterday, and then I just caught whiffs of it, and it was great. I'm like, that's the one you need.
That's the one.
Yeah. And so he's getting it.
That's so funny.
But
and does he? What's like the sentiment behind that? Is it like everyone's doing it? Is it like he loves the smell of it? Is he like trying to get like he thinks a significant other with it, or like?
I think he's just like it's
just like
what's doing.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just I think it's like I assumed this would happen if I had a girl.
Yeah.
Right. And I see hear all the moms talking about that, but like. All the TikToks are about my skincare routine or whatever, and he has a skincare routine, and
so funny.
I kind of love it. You know what I mean?
Well,
he
self-care, at least.
He showers before bed and showers in the morning.
He does.
Yes,
that's
like
wild.
he's so into it. He started getting like a little bit of breakouts, and he needs his whole like his
routine.
And, yeah, I don't know. I did not expect it with boys.
I always say to my kids like. We talk about like respecting your body as it relates to like the foods you eat, as we talked about McDonald's earlier, but like just everything. So like that's good. Good job respecting your body to take care of it. But it's expensive. A good thing. Yeah, that sounds expensive.
I know.
So please shop littlemango.com.
And my links.
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of Little Mango, what are you excited about this year?
So I feel like Little Mango has evolved with me ever since we opened, right? Like it started out as a kids boutique, babying kids, and because that's what season I was in, and there wasn't a lot of it. And then I feel like really in 2020 is when I brought on women's or moms is what I kind of called it, and I'm in like my sport mom era. Like I hate to say it, it sounds so silly, but like that's something that's truly selling well. Customized like baseball gear, like that's your kids' numbers, their team colors, and. So we just launched these really cool, it's called Number One Fan, and it's these sweatshirts where you can get your kid's number like really big or else like a couple letters really big, and then on the sleeve it can say their last name, it can say like the Pace Setters, which is the boys' baseball team.
Yeah.
And so
I'll be in that in 5 years.
I know, it's full circle. But yeah, so like things like that, I don't know, I'm very excited. So we're doing these baseball mom parties, and so the season for like a lot of the select sports, again, I'm a baseball mom, but there's so many other sports out there. But the season for baseball starts at the end of March, early April. So we're doing here in February these baseball mom parties where like just moms come out if you've got a kid playing a sport, and I'm going to let them like see everything in person, try it on, feel it, decide what they want to custom order, and then we'll get it all ordered, and then it'll be ready to go by the time the season starts.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah. And so they can,
because it's like there's no way in hell you can keep all that on. Obviously it's custom.
No. And then just even with colors, with even those collective sweatshirts I yell all the time. Like they have 20 colors now. For every single like sweatshirt. So I can never keep that in stock, and so custom.
But it's like, can you get samples too?
I have them.
Oh, yeah. Do you have to pay for them?
Yeah.
I wonder if you can ask Oat Collective.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
But
I'll do. So I have samples of the colors, and then I have like the different sayings, the different sizes, so they can come in, try it on, and they're gonna be like, oh, I love the way this one fits.
Yeah.
And then just place their order.
So I was dropping stuff off at the warehouse last night after the warehouse sale.
Yeah.
And you had a bunch of sweatshirts hanging.
That was a lot of those.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, why didn't she bring this to the warehouse sale? Because one was like a holiday, I thought. And then I was like, huh? Did she forget
I don't
these?
think it would have been holiday. They should have been baseball
or maybe
softball.
Maybe it was like, well, I can't remember. I was like, oh, I wonder why she didn't bring these to the sale.
Yeah, but so those are just getting those ready for that. And then patched hats is going to come out.
Oh, fun.
They custom made, there's cute embroidered hats they do. So not even just the patched ones that they're so good at, but they made them for like the local like select baseball team.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
So
like a sample of each, and then it's like
and then so like they can get.
When is this party?
So I'm finalizing the dates. I'm so bad. Like I should have had this done, but mid-February till end. No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Christina.
And it's at your warehouse?
Yeah, our warehouse. Christina Cole.
That's what we were talking about before this.
So she does custom necklaces. She's bringing like the baseball charms, numbers.
Oh, good idea.
So you can make a necklace or a bracelet for your kids.
Cute.
Yeah. So it should be fun.
You should get like, what else?
I think Leo's going to be there with his bling necklaces.
Oh, that's a good idea. He does well with those.
I know. It's so cute.
Exciting.
Yeah. So that's just something I feel like that's
coming up and coming.
Yeah.
Cool. So, but how we got onto this topic was the warehouse. So Suite 1 was always headquarters.
And then we shipped and stored everything on Suite 2. On
Suite 2.
Yeah.
So then I sold my business the first time and subleased the space so that I had nowhere to go. And
well, technically you subleased it. to a local collective.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or to you, and then we subleased the other one to a local collective.
Yeah.
But so then Katie had Olive Suite too. And then now we're just, so I'm never there, essentially.
I know.
So
I know.
It's interesting.
So I think that's one of our biggest like things to figure out is like, what do we do with it?
I know.
Right? If we're not going to put 100% into filling it with events and,
I know.
and whatnot and making, it should take for itself.
It should.
It has to. Like, there's no reason to have an overhead.
Yeah.
And one, you're not using it.
Yeah.
You know, and so
We gotta
so I
figure
think
that
that's
out.
what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else you want to add? I want to talk Bravo, but you don't watch that because I've been on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City with the Jen Shaw with defrauding old people.
I literally know nothing.
I know.
I know nothing.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, well, thank you so much for
Yes.
coming. Anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
Thanks for coming behind the business. We need a new
love it.
tagline.
I know. What are you
And
gonna-
my
what is
gosh,
it gonna be?
I don't know. I just say, "Okay, thanks, love you, bye." So that's what I say off the phone, off the
Which would work.
podcast. Yeah. But anyway,
I love it.
I hope for a good 2025
Same.
kickoff.
Same.
All right. Thanks. Love you. Bye. Good enough for me.
That was good.
Oh,
First take, best take.